However, just before touching down, that lead Osprey, call sign Rooster 73, began taking heavy fire. Machine guns, RPGs, even anti-tank guns lit up the air around Rooster 73. Meanwhile, 2 other Ospreys watched in horror as tracers filled the air. Bullets started ripping into all 3 aircraft. Rebel fighters had hidden amid the crowd, waiting for just the right moment before springing the trap. All 3 Ospreys gunned their engines. They were trying to get out of the chaos. Rooster 74 visually confirmed a near miss by an RPG, and all 3 aircraft had taken multiple hits from just about every caliber of firearm under the sun in South Sudan. Rooster 73, flight engineer, was manning the 50 cal machine gun. He was on the aft loading ramp, and he took a direct hit to the chest. He was only saved by the ceramic plate of his body armor. With the rebels mixed in with the civilian crowd, he couldn't really return effective fire, and the evacuation had to be entirely scrubbed. There was no way to secure the LZ landing zone, and the Ospreys were too badly damaged. The Ospreys narrowly escaped the ambush, dodging away from the tracers best they could, relying on these built-in redundant systems to keep them in the air. Fuel tanks, hydraulic lines, electrical and flight control systems had all been hit in multiple places, yet the birds were still somehow flying. But with the leaking fuel, there was another problem. They wouldn't make it to the nearest base at Entebbe. Entebbe was over 500 miles away. Rooster 73 had taken a hit to the only part of the fuel system that couldn't be isolated, so there was no way of knowing if they could make the trip without constant refuel. What's worse, 3 of the Navy SEALs aboard Rooster 73 were in critical condition. Entebbe didn't have medical facilities that could treat the SEALs, so they'd somehow have to transport sailors to a hospital in Nairobi, which was even further away.